Hello friends, myself Sanjay Bhatia. I am an astrologer and today I am coming with a very special episode. The time horizon is till April 2027 where we are going to discuss about the herd mentality, the FOMO effect and the market Europea which is getting built up with irrational exuberance. The market is making all-time high in the month of June, then in July, then in August first week. We have seen the people are mad about equities when I'm doing a survey for the whole globe. Today we have compiled a data where we are discussing how the this mania is spreading not only in US. This FOMO effect is spreading all over the world, where we are finding all-time high, and this has happened when North Node was in Shatabisha constellation. Shatabisha is North Node is own constellation. North Node we call in Hindi as a Rahu, and for South Node Ketu is there. But when we are talking about the greed and fear factor for the stock market or for the commodities, we are going to discuss about North Node. So what we have seen that whenever Rahu was there in Shadvisha constellation, it gives a kind of Europea in kind of madness in global equity market and commodity market. This we have seen in 2007 also, and after that we have seen a big crash in 2008. Are we going to repeat that episode once again? Let's see. Let's watch today's episode where we are giving you some eye revealing, the predictions. So kindly stay with us. Friends, before starting the today's episode, there's a standard disclaimer which needs to be addressed to all the clients and as well as the subscribers and viewers, that I am not a registered SEBI financial advisor in India nor registered with SEC authorities in United States of America. So don't take my predictions as a final trade. Take the help of your financial advisor who can guide you, who can help you better. Take my predictions as a trend, that how the market is going to behave as per astrology, and then you can use your own research and then you go for a trade. So this is a standard disclaimer because after taking a trade you might end up with profit or loss. In both the circumstances, profit will be yours and loss will be yours. It has nothing to do with me or with my channel. So this is a standard disclaimer which needs to be addressed to all the clients. So this is a kind of a caution also. Now we're going to start about the predictions, but before going into the predictions, let's talk about the current scenario at the global map, how the markets are behaving currently at the moment, and then I will reveal or I will share my research with all of you based on astrology. So when we talk, we start with the metals first. Metals we have seen, I'm referring the period from 23rd of November 2025 till 31st, or you can take current date 10th of August. This period is when Rahu was in Shatabisha constellation. When North Node was in Shatabisha constellation, it gives a kind of FOMO effect, it gives a kind of greed in everybody's mind to go for more, and we have seen all-time high in all commodities and equity markets in this period. So I'm just sharing my data with you all. When the first slide that is coming in front of you, that is for the commodities, we have seen in this period, gold has hit all-time high 5595 on 29th of January 2026. Silver hit all-time high 121.67 on 29th of January 2026. Copper all-time high just recently, last week only, when it has surpassed this figure of 6.71, which was set in 10th of May 2026. So we are continuing with this kind of bull run. So copper, we have seen the all-time high right now. Zinc, we have seen all-time high on 3rd of August only, 3,703.75. Nickel, we have seen all-time high on 6th of May 2026, 90,977.25. That was the figure. So we have seen all the metals have hit all-time high when North Node was in Shatabisha constellation. Now when we talk about the equity part, we start from the US market, the top market of the world. The data is coming in front of you from the North American market. We are starting with Dow Jones. Dow Jones has hit 54,744 all-time high on 5th of August 2026. Nasdaq hit all-time high 27,190 on 2nd of June 2026. It has not able to surpass that figure since June 2026 now. Nasdaq 100 30,762 again set on 2nd of June 2026. Then SOX indices, that is semiconductor indices, 14,655. The all-time high was set on 21st of June 2026. And the last but more meaningful, that the S&P 500 SPY hit 7,793 recently only on 5th of August 2026. So whereas TMX Toronto, the indices has hit 36,443 in 5th of August 2026. So we have seen all the North American markets are doing good, and the bull run is continuing at the moment, but this is the alarm bell which we are sharing with all of you. Now we go to another market, that is South American market, where we have seen three big markets. Bovespa, Brazil, 1,99,354. The indices all-time high on 14th of April 2026. BMV, Mexico indices 71,405. Again hit in this period, 28th of February 2026. Santiago, Chile, the all-time high was hit on 29th of January 2026. The figure was 11,420. Just to give you an indication of the market size, US market is number 1 in the world globally. Then South American indices, Brazil is 20th ranked market in the world, Mexico is 30th rank in the world, and Chile is 40th rank in the world. But we have taken continent wise. Now we move to another continent, that is Northeast Asia continent. Northeast Asia, we have taken 3 indices, that is Nikkei Japan. Then the indices fared 72,831, the all-time high on 22nd of June 2026. This is the 4th largest market in the globe. Kospi, very famous Korean market, shot up like anything in 2025 and 2026. All-time high 9,385. The all-time high hit was hit on 19th of June 2026. Currently 8th ranked market in the globe. Taipei, Taiwan, 48,218 the figure, and it was hit on 23rd of June 2026. Currently 12th ranked market in the globe. Now this is about Northeast Asia market, where semiconductor rally is going on. Now we come to South Asia market. South Asia is India and as well as Pakistan. We have taken the figures. BSE 30, 86,159, Bombay Stock Exchange, and the indices was hit on 1st of December 2025. Again in this period when Rahu was in Shatabisha constellation. NSE 50, 26,358, and the figure was on 5th of January 2026, all-time high. Bank Nifty 61,764, all-time high on 3rd of February 2026. Then Karachi Stock Exchange, Pakistan, 1,91,032, and the all-time high hit on 23rd of January 2026. Now, for your information, India stock market is 9th ranked in the world, in the globe, and Pakistan stock market is 48th ranked in the globe. Now we go to another market, that is the European indices, where we are discussing about first about the main indices of Europe, that is Eurostoxx 50. The indices 6,431. The data is of till 31st of July, although it hit It has surpassed this figure in the first week of August also, but still, just for reference, 31st of July 2026, this figure was achieved. Fifth ranked market. This is basically a 12 countries indices. Well, 12 countries on Nordic belt, they participate in this indices. Then we have FTSE 100. FTSE 100 is a London Stock Exchange, 10,989. Again, the date was, cutoff date was 31st of July 2026. 11th ranked market in the globe. Then we have DAX 40, that is German market, 25,900, all-time high. And again, cutoff date was 31st of July 2026, 13th ranked market. Now we have taken France, CAC 40, 8,576. Again, cutoff date is 31st of July 2026, all-time high. This is 14th ranked market globally. Now we are talking about rest of Europe. Another slide is coming in front of you. It contains the first data is of Italy, FTSE Italy. The figure is 53,870, all-time high hit on 5th of August. Second, that is IBEX 35 Spanish index, 20,000 was hit on 4th of August this year only, 2026, all-time high. Then AEX Netherlands, all-time high hit 1,117, all-time high hit on 5th of August, recently only, 2026. Then we have last one, SMI Switzerland, all-time high 14,656, hit on 29th of July 2026. So the complete Europe is again in the FOMO effect in a Europea, and all-time high hit over there also. Now we come to Africa Oceania region. The indices are, first is Australia indices. S&P AXX Australia, all-time high 9,202, hit on 28th of February 2026. This is a 15th ranked market globally. Then we go to another market, JSE South Africa, Johannesburg Stock Exchange, 1,29,339, all-time high hit on 2nd of March 2026, 19th ranked market globally and number one market in whole of Africa. Then another market is New Zealand Stock Exchange and NZX 50. The indices was 14,000 round figure, hit on 28th of July 2026, ranked 49th ranked market, just below Pakistan on the globe. Then we have got last entry in this selective list of countries, NGX Nigeria, 2,47,357, the all-time high hit on 24th of July 2026. This is 50th ranked market on the global stage and second best market in Africa continent. Now we are coming to Eurasia, Middle East. In Middle East, we have got Saudi Arabia indices, Tadawul. The indices hit 20,966. As an exception, this indices hit all-time high on 25th of February 2006, not 2026, 2006. So it is more than 20 years this indices has not hit all-time high, whereas this stock market, this exchange is 13th biggest as on date in the globe. So this is one exception. We have got another exception in this list only. Second one is TASC, TA35, that is Taiwan, this indices belongs to Israel. This indices belong to Israel. The figure is 4,275 and the all-time high hit on 22nd of July 2026, 24th ranked market. Now third market is again has not hit all-time high for now number of years, for more than 5 years. This is MOEX Russia. The figure is 4,292, 30th of October 2021. This has hit all-time high just before the Russia-Ukraine war started. So war has taken the impact on Russian economy. So Russian economy is not open for the globe. So it is only domestic consumption, and the shares are not doing well over there. Now we come to the last market, which is a surprise entry over here. You are finding it, that is Greater China indices. The first indices is SSC Shanghai 6124. The figure is, and the all-time high hit in last around 19 years before, 16th of October 2007, when North Node was in Shatabisha constellation in 2007. Then another indices, Shenzhen, SZSE Shenzhen, 19,600 is the figure, and the date was 10th of October 2007. Again, 20 years before, they are not able to hit or surpass this figure. Now third indices is again the country belongs to Greater China only, that is Hang Seng, Hong Kong. Figure was 33,484, hit on 29th of January 2018. So these three markets have not hit the last five markets rather had not hit all-time high except rest of the world. All the places we are finding, all the metals, all the major indices had hit all-time high except China market, Russia market and Saudi Arabia market. So, the war has taken their, they are not able to hit whatsoever the reasons. Now China has not hit because of the internal problems. The economy is not that open now, but it was in 2007 for the FFI, financial institutions, or for the hot money part. So this is all about, but now what is my finding? What is my reading? What is the alarm bell? We have seen in past, whenever North Node in Shadbisha constellation, it gives a kind of FOMO effect to all the metals, all the indices, equity markets globally. We have seen in 2007 also, and then we have seen a big crash in 2008 when Rahu, when North Node moved to the Dhanishta constellation. Now Rahu has already moved to Dhanishta constellation from 2nd of this month, 2nd of August. So the message is we can have a big thud or big drop in all the indices anytime now. The carnage can start from United States of America, and that's the alarm bell, because this is the biggest market. So all those people who are trading in US equities, so kindly take it as an alarm bell alert that anytime now a crash can happen in USA equity market and Dow Jones, Nasdaq especially, and we are going to see either a 2000 repeat or a dot-com bubble repeat, or on a larger scale, ultimately we can hit, that is 1930 global recession also. So this is a message to all of you. This is our first episode in this series, although nothing has been come to normal layman people eye, that how the market are going to behave, but we are anticipating around 50% cut. That's a thumb rule. Don't quote me as such, don't quote unquote, that we are just giving you a direction that in next 8 to 9 months I am anticipating around 50% drop in current prices in all major indices, in Nasdaq and S&P 500 I'm talking to at the moment. Dow Jones, we are not going to have that kind of carnage because of an industrial indices, but for Nasdaq 100 and Nasdaq and SOX plus S&P 500, yes, we are going to see a big drop coming on the way in next 8 to 9 months till April to 2027. So this is it, and the start can happen anytime now. Tomorrow is a big day because 12th of August. It's a new moon day as well as solar eclipse day, which we have seen in past with our experience whenever the solar eclipse is there or new moon period comes, then a fortnight or a month can give big downside or big upside. But for US equity market, we are going to see a big downside starting from tomorrow. So let's see, it can happen from today, tomorrow, or a week later, whatever. But the writing is on the wall and the thing has to happen. Now better wait and watch and see that how our prediction is going to fructify in times to come. So this is the message from my side. You all must be having lot of questions because it's a worrisome figure which I've just quoted to all of you. So in case of any query in your mind that comes to your mind and you want to clarify on the part, kindly shoot your questions where I will try to answer it, and if need arises, I will put up more episodes on this subject where I can guide you time to time that how to sail through this kind of a downfall. So that's it for today. I'm giving rest to my voice. Thank you very much.